energy in the last couple weeks because I'm too broke to buy the Monster Energy. So I've switched to buying various flavors of G Fuel from my local Dollar Tree. This one is Lincolnberry. Lincolnberry. I have not tried it yet, so if it sucks, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess I'll drink it anyways. Let's have a sip. It's okay. Lincolnberry. I've never heard of that before. Okay. I'm gonna start with what all the ASMR girlies start with, which is a little hand sanitizer. A little spray hand sanitizer. I also bought this at the Dollar Tree, and usually I keep it on my bag. The scent is strawberries and cream, which has been like my favorite. Oh, berries and cream, excuse me. Not strawberry. They didn't unspecify berries and cream. Okay, so the first fidget I'll bring out is my Nido Dream Drop. This one you'll recognize if you watch a lot of TikTok and you watch the fidget trading videos, because they'll be like, oh, I'm so broke. I only have one fidget. And it's this, it's not even a fidget, it's the bottom of a dream drop. Oh, I bet I could scam someone and make them think that it's a Nido Sploot Splat. And then they'll go to the trading floor and be like, trading a Nido Sploot Splat. These aren't going to give very satisfying ASMR, I don't think, because they're very soft. I don't think that's a very good trigger, but know that I would never scam you for a fake Nido Sploot Splat that is really the bottom of a dream drop. But I love my dream drop. I recently had to glue it again because this part came out. So I used E6000, which I'm not sure if that's really a good glue to use, but it's like flexible, so I think it's fine, and it didn't melt my dream drop. But I had to glue it instead of buying a new one because, first of all, you can't buy these anywhere right now. They're just, you know, you can't buy them. The children go crazy for the Nidos, so they have scalpers now. And so instead of, waking up at 6 a.m. to wait in line at Target on Thursday or whenever the hell they restock, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. So instead, I glue my Nidos shut, and then the people who are selling them at like small local businesses, scam shops with garbage. Okay, scam shops with garbage. They're selling Nido Dream Drops for $14, and you don't even know if they're real. You don't even know. They look fake. $14 fake Nido Dream Drop? No, I'm gonna be gluing my Nido back, okay? Oh, fuck, sorry. That's not very good ASMR, but that's my Nido Dream Drop. This one's pretty firm, but I love the way that it looks. It's like a beautiful sparkle. I really like it, and I like that it's pink. I bought it before the Nido craze, and I'm very grateful to have it because I love it. You can see Bob's hair. I have Bob's hair in here. Can you see that? That's Bob. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. So that's my Nido Dream Drop. Next, I have my other Nido, which is a Nido Nice Cube. Now this one's a little bit softer than my Dream Drop, and this one I have not had to repair. It's really nice. I really like it. It used to be very clear, but the thing with the Neatos is the more you play with them, the more cloudy they get. So it's a little bit more of a cloudy, like a beach glass kind of look, you know, which is nice. I do like it. I do like the way that it feels. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the Neato is my favorite, like, squishy fidget that I have. Because in my dark hour of need, I went to one of these scam shops, these tourist traps, where you buy the fake squishies. And now I have this, which is, it used to be more beautiful, right? It's grown to be very cloudy, so now it's significantly uglier than like my Neatos, which have maintained their beauty despite going cloudy. But this one, it's so much softer, and it gives up. Oh, let me just be quiet for a moment. It does have a small hole in it. That was there when I bought it. I opened it and I was like, damn, there's a hole in there. I've glued it shut before, but I think I should glue it shut again. But it has like a little bit of air in it, which is usually an undesirable feature of a Neato or like a squishy, but I quite enjoy it in this because I think it gives it a little bit of auditory texture. I really enjoy it. I quite like that. You can see the air bubble here, but I enjoy it. I really do. I like it a lot. But I'll put these in order of hardest to softest. Ooh, see, this one is really soft. It's I guess I also squished it the most recently, but it doesn't really bounce back to its shape as well as these ones. These ones really bounce back. So my Dream Drop is very hard, and then my Neato Nice Cube is a little less hard, and then this one is soft. My next squishy is one that I bought at the Dollar Tree. And I don't know, I feel like I had these when I was a kid. It's like a tube. It like folds in on itself. But I like to look at this one. I like to do this and watch the little metallic shreds of plastic go back and forth. It really brings me a great deal of joy. It does have like some writing on it. It says it's made in China. And it's an all new material. And it's something in water. I can't really read that. But all new material, I'm excited about that. But anyways, I quite enjoy it. But I'm scared that if I I'm scared I could pop it, you know? I have that fear. But I do really like the way that it looks. And like you can take I gotta decide which hand I'm gonna use. I think this one, I don't have a tattoo that's visible up to here, so I think I'm safe. But like, you can like take your whole hand. And you can like put your whole hand in it. So sometimes I'll sit here like this. I'll just sit here like this and I'll let it squeeze me, which is nice. Yeah. But doesn't it look like it's gonna pop? I love it. Anyways, next. This is my fidget spinner. I won it at, oh my god, it has my hair in it. Oh my god. I got it stuck in my hair yesterday, and there was a piece of hair sticking out, so that's a little gross. I'm sorry. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. But I won it at an amusement park. And I really like the color, and it's like the ocean, and it has sharks on it. And it's very silent, which is nice. I think it's really neat. These don't really move. I know there's some fidget spinners where like these things move, but this is not that. This is just your standard regular old fidget spinner, you know. These were really hot for a minute with the young kids. I remember they were making them illegal at schools, right? They were like, no fidget spinners at the schools, which I think is really funny. I think it's really funny that they weren't allowed at schools. I know some of them looked really dangerous too. They would have like blades and shit. Look, I sound like I'm like ranting in a Facebook group right now. These fidget spinners with blades, they're gonna hurt our children. If they are selling a fidget spinner with a blade, I want it. I hope they are. I'm gonna Google that after I finish this video. But I really like it. Next, I found this when I was a camp counselor, I think. And it was like after the kids left, and I was like, oh, someone must have left this, but no kids are coming back, so this is really a nice, like, discreet fidget. So, like, I could just sit here with one hand and play with it. I really like it. I think it's really nice. You could also, like, I like to, like, hold it like this. And, like, kind of, like, do one of these with it, you know, like a worry stone. Or, like this, like I'm shaking dice. I think it's really nice. I think it's neat. I don't know what it's called because, like I said, I didn't buy it, so I couldn't tell you what it is, but I do like it. This is like one of, like, in my top 2 fidgets. I don't think it's number 1, but I think it's number 2. But then again, I probably couldn't tell you what number 1 is. I do like it though a lot. Okay, next fidget. This is my Beatbox branded tech deck that I got at the Vans Warped Tour last year. They had a whole little tech deck skate park set up at the Beatbox booth. So I'll like sit here. I can't do any tricks. Oh, yeah. Ollie. Yeah. There was a time in my life where I would carry this around in my purse. The time lasted like 3 months after the Vans Warped Tour. Mostly because I forgot it was in there, but now it lives at my desk. And I wish I had like a little, like something I could do a trick on. Like, I could like have a railing or something. I don't know. That's my tech deck. And then lastly, I have my slime. This is the only slime I own, and I bought it after my retail job. I'd been working there for 2 months, and they were like, hey, do you want to be an assistant manager? And that question, I was distraught. It shook me to my core, and I had to go to Five Below and buy a slime. It says it's a butter slime, but I really don't think this is the texture of a traditional butter slime. But granted, I've never really played with a slime, so I couldn't tell you what the traditional texture of a butter slime is, as I've seen only videos. Oh, there's something in here. It's like a speck. A chunk of this did get stuck in my carpet, and I had to clean that up, and that sucked. It's similar to an Aaron's putty, where like you have to warm it up a little and make it stretchier before you can like fully get crazy with it, because it'll like break. It's not a very sticky slime. It doesn't really stick to you that much unless you're like gonna, I don't know, warm it up a lot and play with it a lot. But it also doesn't stick to the table. I feel like I need to experience more slime because this feels more like a putty to me than a slime. But I do like it. I do like it. Thank you so much for coming to my ASMR. I love you.